Game 2 of the Western Conference Semifinals. The Warriors come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference Semifinals. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now, Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Green in at the center position. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Reed is out there with Randall. And it's Conley in at the one. Now, here's Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. Green against Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Curry, that's good.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Randall outside. Edwards inside. He's defended by Podziemski. Edwards, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Curry, that's good.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play, right there drawing contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one.
I simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
And the second free throw, good.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for is competitive toughness.
Now here's Edwards. From the arc. Warriors with the rebound. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Here is Edwards. The Warriors making the shot. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Trains the three-pointer. Edwards got 5 points so far.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
McDaniels against Payton. Here's Curry with the three. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. 5 points in the game. No good on the triple. Butler against Randall. Podziemski on the wing. Back to Butler. Pass to Payton. Here's Green. Guarded by Reed. Green dishes to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Another 3 for Golden State.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Conley with it. Reed with a screen on Curry. And here's Conley outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And Green slams it in.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's defended by Podziemski. Outside Edwards. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Outside Butler. Green with a screen for Butler to the inside. And Green slams it in.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always the guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. And here is Conley, guarded by Curry. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's 9 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
The 3. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. McDaniels passes to Conley. Now here's Randall. Here's Reed. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Golden State's gone 3 or 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. Here's Curry. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Reed. No scoring in this one. Here's McDaniels. Reed with a screen on Payton. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Payton. Warriors leading by 8. Green, the pass to Butler. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Curry against Conley. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Randall surveying the D. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Edwards gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Butler pass to Green. Curry with it. Fires at the elbow. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Curry's got 15 points.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Edwards inside. He's defended by Pajemski. Edwards inside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Pass to Pajemski. On the wing, Payton. Butler against Edwards. 5 on the clock. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Conley the pass to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's 15 points for Anthony Edwards.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Traps in the tray.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Inside. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And there it is for him. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Payton outside. Green with a screen for Payton. With the drive. And it's Green with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Edwards. The Warriors pull it in.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Butler, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Randall gets to Conley. Pass to Reed. With the floater. Offensive rebound. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. And that one, good. Edwards got 17.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Here's Post, defended by Gobert. Pass to Butler. A 15-footer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Alexander Walker finds Gobert. And here's Randall. Shot clock at 2. Yep, that one goes.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's Butler. He's got 6. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Puts it up from 15. Minnesota with the rebound. Clark dishes to Randall. Healed against DiVincenzo. Up top, Randall. Nifty move. That one bounces around and comes back out. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Post. Here's Hield. The kick outside to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. Minnesota making some changes. Miller comes in for Randall. And it's Edwards in for Clark. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 6. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. That shot off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 6, and will return shortly. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Timberwolves trail, setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Moody is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. And the shot is good.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Curry is inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Pass to Post. The shot misses. The Timberwolves shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Edwards against Hield. Now here's DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Post. Now here's Moody. Defended by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Edwards. They set the pick from downtown. Edwards with another miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Back to Hield. To the middle. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Now Curry. Edwards defending. Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Lets it go, and he hits the jump shot. And the Warriors lead by 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Takes the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Hield against Edwards. Hield gets to Curry. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Boy, he makes it look easy. Defender in his grill, no problem, lights out.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. Warriors leading by 8. Curry finds Kuminga. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Kuminga. And so he makes both from the line. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Reed with a screen for Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Now, here's Kuminga. Guarded by Reed. Kuminga, no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Pulls up on the elbow. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Moody. Gobert the pass to Alexander Walker. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Reed. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 8. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Golden State also making some changes. Butler comes in for Kuminga, and it's Payton in for Moody. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Dishes to McDaniels, and stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Butler.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Butler nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 10. Conley the pass to Gobert. Poked away. One-on-one fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Butler nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 12. And here is Conley. He's got 7. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. Payton with a screen on Reed. Butler finds Payton. Yep, that one goes in there.
See, right there in the screen and roll, Butler showing the capacity to create for others. I love that.
Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Back to Conley. To end the drought, Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
For 3, Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Outside Butler. Back to Curry, over Conley. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Timberwolves on defense. They trail by 11. Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside. And so it's Minnesota with it. Outside Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
The first free throw is good.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
On a heel, he's checked in for Curry. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Butler. He's got 10.
Go, check Jimmy.
From the stripe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
This is where Jimmy Butler most comfortable. You allow him into a mid-range jumper and turn the lights out.
It's Edwards on the wing. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Back to Butler. Over Reed. And it's Butler missing. Timberwolves trail by 11. Edwards inside, covered by Heel. And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Podziemski, covered by Conley. That's a 2 from Butler. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
That's an example to me of the attack mindset of Jimmy Butler. Puts it on the deck, draws contact. Simple.
The Warriors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
That free throw missing. And he's been much more aggressive here. in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
No luck that time either.
And what a struggle it's been for him at the line tonight. You don't often see this happen.
McDaniels kicks to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Reed with it, covered by Payton. Fades and shoots, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Reed's got his first basket.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And that one's good. Green.
Well, Draymond Green and the screen and roll as the roll man is a dangerous option because of his strength.
Pass to Reed. And here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Butler kicks to Payton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Edwards against Teal. Edwards, that's good.
And, you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Butler deciding where to go with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's gone 5 of 8 free throws shooting in the game.
2 shots. Jimmy Butler.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
The Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them.
And he's starting to round back into shape after what's been a pretty off night from the line.
Outside Edwards. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Baseline try. And they recover it. Reed gets the bucket.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Warriors leading by 5. Now here's Butler. He's got 14. Majemski on the wing. For by Conley, a 15-footer. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Butler's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Back to Conley. Majemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Now McDaniels hasn't made one yet. Gobert double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's the jump ball.
Reed the pass to Conley. Lock at 6. Reed kicks to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And Edwards launches it from deep. Green with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Steve, a good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
They like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They're trying to even the series at one apiece. Kenny, how critical is this win for them?
You might say it's still early, but you don't want to drop 2 in a row on your home court now.
I agree. They've already lost home court advantage. Don't want to dig that hole any deeper.
And that would be deep, just like your analysis is from time to time, guys. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's Randall. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Butler, Randle with the block.
How about the timing? The rejection by Julius Randle. Read that one beautifully.
Pass to Conley. Back to Randle. To the paint, here's Reid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Reid.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
Both free throws good from Reid. Warriors leading by 7. Pajemski on the wing. Edwards defending. Back to Pajemski. And Curry has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Curry against Conley. Reid with a screen for Conley. Tries the spin move. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Reid.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Green against Reid. to Butler. Butler missing again.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Warriors leading by 7. Curry dishes to Butler. Green with a screen on Randall. The Warriors have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. The free throw drops for Butler. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Randall. And so Butler nails both of them. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Reed. Now McDaniels. Back to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot. Reed's got 11 points.
Yeah, Naz Reed, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Outside, Payton. Back to Curry. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 4 assists now tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Picked by Reed. Conley with it. Butler covering. McDaniels against Payton. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist for Payton. Curry's got 29.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Edwards with it. He's got 34. Here's Gobert. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler pass to Green. Outside Curry. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Butler. Pass to Reed. Out to Conley. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. With the clock winding down and finished off by Gobert.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Payton against McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Podziemski with it. Inside. Green. Gobert with the block. Here is Edwards. Defended by Butler. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Outside Butler. Curry with the bounce pass. Green with a screen on top. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
That one is off.
You haven't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's come in for Gary Payton. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 5. Conley kicks to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley against Curry. Fires for 3. Conley's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Curry with the bucket.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Pass to Alexander Walker. Conley for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Butler. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Kuminga. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. A jump hook. Misses off the right iron. Warriors leading by 5. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Podziemski for by Conley. Now, Alexander Walker. Still without a basket. Outside Conley. Down low. Here's Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Curry. Curry. Oh, the concentration.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley against Curry. Pass to Reed. Here is Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got his 6th rebound on the night. The kick outside to Butler. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And the rejection by Curry.
The tremendous defensive effort from Stephen Curry. Believe me, his teammates will hear about that tonight.
And finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Joe Ingles comes in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And the Warriors making a change here. Ingles against Butler. Three-pointer, Heel. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. On the wing, DiVincenzo. At the top of the key, Ingles. And he hits it to tie the game up. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Moody. Back to Heel. Some nice passing by Golden State. Moody finds Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Launches from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Healed against Edwards. Healed outside. They set the screen. Puts up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Heald's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Wow, Buddy Hield, usually the guy they're trying to create open shots for. This time he returns the favor.
Good, he hits again.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. Here's Butler. Gobert with the block. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Kuminga. Healed against DiVincenzo. For 3, Edwards. The rebound by Post. Post has got 5 rebounds tonight.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Moody the pass to Kuminga. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Healed against DiVincenzo. Pass to Butler. Takes a 3. The shot missing. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Moses Moody. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Moody the pass to Hield. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Post. Here's Moody. The shot's good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
DiVincenzo kicks to Clark. Gobert the screen. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry is inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. There's the triple. Curry from 3.
They're doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Moody. And here's Edwards from the arc. The rebound by Post. Post has got 7 rebounds in the game. Clark against Hield. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Now, here's Moody, defended by Alexander Walker. Clock at 6.
Yeah, not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
To the inside. Outside Edwards. The rebound by Hield. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Post. Right wing. Here's Moody. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Hield outside. Curry setting the pick for Hield. Back to Curry. Up and in on the layup. Curry's got 38 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
DiVincenzo against Curry. To Gobert, and it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Back to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Warriors leading by 4. Hield outside. And here is Curry. Hield with a screen on DiVincenzo. Curry can't get it to go. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Alexander Walker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. The Warriors lead it. Outside Curry. Pass to post. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Curry against Conley. To the left side wing. Gobert finds Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Edwards. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Pajemski. Edwards defending. Curry with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Moody. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Pass to post. Now Kuminga. Pajemski with it. Good work there as it goes. And now a three-point Warrior lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here's Conley outside. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. To the middle. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there.
You can always trust Steph Curry to make the right pass. This guy has unbelievable vision.
Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Gobert with a screen for Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to post. Some nice passing by Golden State. And here is Curry, covered by Conley. Curry can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Another bucket! Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Curry outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And here's Edwards. Edwards slashing in. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Moses Moody.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Rando comes in for Clark. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor. Yeah, the defender all over.
throw good. Podziemski. Podziemski hits them both.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Here's Edwards. And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points. Murray finds Podziemski. Off target from outside.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts are in the quarter. It's to Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 44.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Randall against Butler. Randall with the bucket.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Randall against Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Back to Edwards. And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
2 shots. Jimmy Butler.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Oh, here's Edwards. Six to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 56 points in the game.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. Outside Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. To take the lead. No good on the layup. Green in the post. Randall on him. Green dishes to Curry. Back to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 11 points for Draymond Green. Oh, here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going?
McDaniels in the post. Defended by Payton. And the basket by Edwards.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Curry against Conley. Curry is inside. Julius Randle with the rebound. Payton against McDaniel. Conley the pass to Randle. Here's Edwards. Draymond Green grabs the miss. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And their pass to Curry. Minnesota with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
"17 seconds left in the game, and he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Pajemski. The kick outside to Butler. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Edwards launches it from deep. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Curry. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Nice read out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point. McDaniels passes to Conley. That's to Randall. Now McDaniels. And it's off from three-point range. Butler on the wing. He's defended by Randall. Curry kicks to Payton. Butler from outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got his fourth rebound in this one. McDaniels up top. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Oh, thrown down by Butler.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. That's to Curry. Outside, Green. Now Butler. Outside, Payton. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
Reed finds Conley. Here he goes. Comes up empty down low. Warriors leading by 5. Curry with the bounce pass. Green with a screen on it. Launches it. Curry can't get it to go.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
McDaniels against Butler. Over in the corner, Randall. Shoots over Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Randall.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Pajemski with it. And he lays it straight in. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Here's Edwards. And another one.
And he's now playing the second most points ever in a playoff game.
Boy, he is really taking advantage of the defense. Nobody's been able to contain him.
And with just one more bucket, he can surpass the mark set by Michael Jordan.
For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a little bit of a slow start from the field in overtime. Just 2 of 6 so far. Warriors leading by 3. Down low. And Green with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Draymond Green never backs away in big possessions. In fact, you get the sense this guy loves the spotlight.
Good, that's another bucket.
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades, to now witness someone break his record. I mean, this is crazy.
Here's Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Butler. Curry passes to Butler. And And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Timberwolves have gotten off to a less than ideal start here in overtime offensively, hitting only 3 of their first 8 shots. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Edwards with it. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
To tie it up, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Curry from deep three-point land. Reed with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards passes to Connor. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Against Curry. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And here's Edwards. Count it!
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstated. I agree. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Mike, they were rolling, but you all responded. How did you do it?
Well, defensively, we just turned it up a notch. You know, those guys were in a comfort zone, but we did a good job of just locking back in defensively, getting back on the offensive end, and making extra passes and making extra plays.
That attention to detail showed in the win, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.